Rusty needs his drink in him to do good policing.
Mm.
So hey, in case we had to cut that, what would we find?
We found...
Ring forcibly removed, writing on the body.
It said, fuck BD.
Stomped all over.
And probably got her head bashed in
With
by...
something. That's weird. Said your partner cannot drive at this time? Maybe now you can make Rusty drive because he's...
You can drive.
His ass is in the car. All right, there you go.
Fine. Where are we headed?
So Rusty will be like, you do the policing, I'm gonna do the drinking.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. Been working evidence from BD case for 6 months and got next.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastic.
An Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
He's very optimistic.
Sure is.
Oh man, there's actually one part in this desk that you might not like.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Not like in what way?
In the you have to drive around to a bunch of different landmarks way
Oh.
that you may or may not have already found on your map and know where to look.
Oh.
So that one may involve us looking up some maps.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
Why do people
You're the
always
regular
start like,
bartender on nights?
"Can you
I'm
help
a
me with
temporary
this?"
barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars last time.
Do you remember a woman who came
I was
to you
reading the
last night?
subtitles. I thought that said I'm a
5'7",
temporary
About
Batman.
110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Fucking drunk.
Can you cover my shift on Wednesday?
No. Oh, where's the hibiscus? I
Detective
see.
Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
Going to pay for that?
Christ.
House officer.
Oh, Jeebus.
Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
How about a name?
No,
This is a
that was
murder
real.
beef, McCoy.
No.
You don't want any adverse publicity for this place, do you?
If I had names, I would give them to you. I like Celine. I'd like to see you get whoever did this. Clear on that?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Oh, okay. Now this one
That
seems...
one's probably a bad cop.
I think
'Cause
you
we
know
have
where the
almost no
ring
evidence
came
yet.
from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure, I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Was he ever violent with
Bum
her?
bum
Celine came
bum.
in here
that-
last
is
night.
that a good one?
She'd taken a slap.
No.
Oh.
They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
McCall, you said
If
you
I
liked
remember
her,
right,
and
that's
yet you've
actually
been no
one of
help
the
at
few
all.
that are
I want Celine's address.
142 North
very not
Union.
obvious. There's a
Get the
couple
hell out
where
of my bar.
Yeah, that one was not.
that one looked totally plain as day face. There's a couple that are pretty much just like that. I think that's one of them.
Damn it.
No, you're doing good policing.
See, I
Let's
keep
get outta
expecting them to be way harder than they are, and then now...
No,
that-
yeah, you are actually like super overthinking, like so many of them. It's a very small number of them that are tricky, like that last one though. Quit boozing and get in the car. That's not even your car, but you unlocked it. Rusty,
Oh.
where the fuck are you?
He teleported into the car.
Oh,
Can you drive to this one? You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were
Oof.
more interested in
That was a
sniffing
little
out
barfy
booze
for a second.
than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Wait, we're making a
My God, bro.
a guy who had 3 fingers a ride
Worse
just
than I
start
could ever
driving.
imagine.
yeah, he'll be fine.
Do you realize how much 3 fingers is?
No.
Like a shot, either a shot glass or a highball glass filled to like,
Oh, like that many
literally,
hot, like tall.
yeah.
He'll be fine. Well, here's the thing: would drunk Rusty drive better or worse than you do normally?
Ouch. All right,
Because
noted.
by my count, he got you there without hitting anything that we know of. And after he was drunk, he gained the ability to teleport. So I don't question what kind of superpowers Rusty has.
What the fuck are you doing, Rusty? Uh-oh.
Phelps was just like, let me in.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
I really love Jimmy as a verb. It's a newspaper. Doodly 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 doo. Also, found out there was a black and white filter in the options if you wanted to play the whole game like that.
Fires
Oh,
are
neat.
cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
Stop being such a
You said the
baby.
house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Well, these are the risks you take when working with mental patients.
Suspicious houses burning down. Maybe you'll be dealing with those a bit on the arson desk later.
Ooh, maybe.
But for now, more snooping.
Snoop, snoop, snoop. Snoop, a snoop, a snoop.
A shoe.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
No foot shaming, Rusty. I want Phelps to just flip that whole table, and then Rusty would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, man, that's
Close! Actually, that had me lifting something off that plate.
Nope.
He's just checking out the fine china. More booze. Don't let Rusty see it. Uh-oh.
Guy's a booze hound.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming.
$30. And what would that mean in today dollars?
Well, you got a space phone. Look that shit up.
Sure. What should I search, like,
Couldn't
how
much would
maybe like dollar value in 1940s?
compared to today's momos?
I'll type it in Google just like that. Holy shit.
What?
A regular Amelia Earhart per day.
Cumulative price change.
Holy shit.
Someone made a website for like
Converting.
2014. $100 in 1940 would have been just about $1,700 in 2014. So it's
So that's
almost,
like a
it's almost times 17. So 30 times 17.
Yeah, that's like $500 suit.
Yep,
Like-
that'll be a just about a $507 suit.
Damn. So holy shit, $5 is a lot of money back then.
$5 is crazy money. I mean, that was back when a comic book would cost you 12 cents,
Don't think this is any use to us.
which now costs $4. So that inflation math checks out. Just a large multiplier on
Oh,
a small
don't
number,
pick
still a
that.
small number.
Pick that one up. So I found the fly-in photo.
Bing bong.
Circumstantial.
It's a key.
Nah.
But keys can be important, Phelps. They open things.
So I already looked in there. Do I look in the garden? Because I already looked in the kitchen. And I circled around the house.
I say the investigation music's still playing, so there's definitely still something to find.
Oh, I guess it shut off out here, so.
What's that on the fridge?
Aha!
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. If one of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Now you get to snoop
Don't take
the neighborhood.
I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Canvass those neighbors.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Knock, knock.
Let me in.
Try the next house down the other side.
You mean over here?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Rusty's just getting in the car waiting for you.
Oh, this one seems like it might have people. Oh, not the front door.
Yeah, just run at their back door. That's not suspicious. Hey, it's a person.
I knew it wasn't safe
Just
around
hanging
here
out.
anymore.
You're freaking her out, Phelps.
LAPD, are you acquainted with Celine
It's an
Henry,
intimidation
Mr.
tactic.
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but
Oh, of course not.
Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Can you get in her car? And just drive it right back out of her own house.
Damn.
Damn it. That would have been funny.
I
think that's all she got.
No, that was just really fun.
Oh, did we ever see what kind of dance Cole can do when running?
And
He doesn't shimmy too well. Because his turnaround animation's so long. Ooh.
yeah, can't do it fast enough.
That sucks.
Just give me some time to myself, please.
Now what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well, I think Rusty called in
Boy,
the
putting all those hoodlums in jail.
all the stuff he had to do, so I think you can get back in the car now.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Just run and jump like an asshole.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
We can go to that apartment.
Let's see what
I
Jacob
love
has to
how
say.
I can just shove things out of their
Jacob is our man,
hands.
but we should see what he has to say.
Just like
Jacob Henry had a violent argument.
And they're
with
just
his
like,
wife
what?
last night.
Police.
Looking more
Police
and more
work.
likely.
Police business.
Official police
My
business.
money, the broad keeps
Officer
the house
Phelps.
looking like that, so probably deserved it.
This box is suspicious.
Skipper
I'm
says
taking it
bring
in for
him
custody.
Keep the hacks off her back for a while.
Fine by
I don't know. I'm gonna have to
So it ain't
investigate
the
this box of
werewolf killer
donuts.
after all.
There could be something hidden in these.
I always said work
I'm
with
not
evidence.
gonna stop
I
until
only
I check
stipulated
every
that
single
Archie
one of
Kennedy
them.
Killer as an
What if
avenue
they're
of
poisoned?
investigation we should leave open.
The donuts
As
were
far
the
as I'm
murderer.
concerned, it still is.
Not the
Just
person
like-
who made the donuts. The donuts are the murderer.
Like, just mouthful of donut, and you're like, yep, these taste like murder.
This donut's going to jail. Jail of my belly.
And
Just going hard.
I'm locking him up and throwing away the key. Oh, no.
Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD.
Laughing.
You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus.
It's prime time for
sorry,
snooping.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Optimistic, Cole.
What do you mean optimistic? It's about his alcoholic wife. Former wife. Seeing as how she's dead.
Well, at least she can't be an alcoholic anymore either. Because she can't drink.
So the book works.
Yeah.
The atmosphere's thick in here.
The book's just, like, 150 empty pages, and the last one says kill your wife. Oh, look at this sleuthin'.
He'll be back in.
For the... Oh.
Does this actually work?
Yeah, like, some people write really hard on things.
I think it doesn't like that you needed the G.
The oldest
There you
problem
go.
there is. What to do about the old lady.
Bing, bing, bong. Ooh, a bat. It's nice and heavy.
Junk.
Yeah, it's junk. Circumstantial.
Ain't no blood on this. Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to run in the house.
No, you have to be professional. Look at this suspicious box. Oh, those are 11s.
Size 11s.
He feet too goddamn big.
Da 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 da. That's everything.
There's no way he could have done it. His feet are too big.
What if he owns size 11s just to fool people on what his shoe size is?
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
He doesn't look terribly suspicious.
We know that she drinks, Jacob.
Okay, that
Drunks
really
have
didn't look
regular haunts, places
like
they
he was
feel
full of shit.
relaxed.
Celine did most of her drinking at home. She didn't have many friends left. Not many alcoholics do. Not real friends, anyway.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Mr.
Last
Henry.
night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
What do we got for... That might be it, because that says that something clearly happened beyond... We had a disagreement.
That's a lie, and you know it.
It's time
You
to shake the
tailed her,
tree.
watched her come out
See
of a
what falls
bar,
out.
and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, detective?
We've got your nosy neighbor saying the black eye, fool. What?
My wife.
Detectiving's hard.
drunk.
Yeah, it is.
It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't. Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you
Yeah,
don't think
Jacob.
about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
But you've got that creepy murder note.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Eh?
Meh.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
I don't know. What do you think, Super Sleuth? I mean, we really don't have anything proving or disproving, so it's probably either truth or doubt.
I don't like that shifty-ass look he's got, though. It's not painfully obvious, but he's avoiding eye contact.
So you were here, tucked up in bed,
No,
while someone
no.
was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Okay.
You're awful hot under the...
I think it's one of like left trigger.
What's this bunker?
Do you not remember how to brawl anymore?
No, because I did it like once.
This doesn't look...
And I'm not actually...
Hold the what's the aim button? Hold the aim button. There you go.
I'm gonna have to figure that out again, because that...
Whatever button aims when you're in gunfights is the same one to...
Oh, I see.
Which should be left, like L2. There you go. You have to hold it though.
I am.
Okay, cool. Apparently you can't lose this one. Oh, you can't, just takes a while.
Okay. Let's try this again.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with
I think
your
after
wife
that
and
it's
how you
all face
figured killing
buttons.
her would bury all
One of
your
them's
troubles.
blocking triangles to
Kill my own wife?
grapple and do the
She was a
headbutts
lush
once
and
you've
a
weakened
tramp,
them.
and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr.
Oh,
Henry.
I see.
Oh, press triangle, go for the grab. Blamzo. You did it.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
There it is.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective.
Any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. In regards to the Celine Henry homicide, the owner of the Turkey Bowl restaurant at 1535 West 3rd Street
Turkey
says
Bowl.
the victim was at his restaurant last night.
Turkey Bowl Restaurant. We'll check it out.
You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Yikes.
Good talk, Doc. Good talk.